Hello and welcome to Why Do I Do What I Do, Part 3. I hope you have seen Part 1 and Part 2. If not, they're below and I can share the links later. But really, it's about story. It's about what are some of those stories that have led me to where I am right here, right now. So what stories have led me to this place to become a personal success coach, spiritual mentor, and yoga teacher? And why that combination of three? So part 1 is a little bit about what led me to become a personal success coach and why I do what I do. Part 2 is a little bit about what is a spiritual mentor and how did I become that. And this part 3 is a little bit about, well, how does the yoga fit in? Why do I do yoga? How does that fit into personal success coach and spiritual mentor? And beginning with the story. So what I have found as the more, for me, often people start their personal growth journey beginning with yoga. So for a lot of people that can be their initial catalyst. So they can realize and recognize that they need to do some stretching and find some balance in their life. And then often will come to yoga as a starting point, and then they'll start to learn about the richness of the not just physical part of yoga, but also the spiritual part of yoga, for want of a different word, or the ancient practice of yoga that connects in with your breath and going inside into your getting to know more about yourself and about your journey and increasing that self-awareness. But for me, yoga actually came at the end. It's something I have practiced yoga myself for many years, I think about 2 decades now. At different times it would come and go. And the more I went on my journey using other methods and tools in my personal development, the more I became open to energy, which is where this kind of spiritual mentor comes in, because the more that you clear out that stuff in your body, that locked energy, those locked beliefs, that can be stored in your body and then come out as a disease or pain or discomfort. The more you clear those, it raises your vibration. And as you raise your vibration, you start to attract the different things that you want to in your life that match that vibration. And for me, as I cleared that stuff out of my body, I started to need a way, or to find a way, to keep it out and to keep it moving through me. Hi, Cherry. To keep it moving through me. So for me, as I has shared earlier, I came from a corporate background, and I worked, one of the roles I had was a project manager, and managing national projects with staff and deadlines and legal projects. And I used to find, when you were doing that kind of work, you would be in your head. I've always shared I used to be a lot in my head. So of course I was in a job where I was in my head. And, I would spend a lot of time at night thinking about what the contingencies were, risk strategies, and what could go wrong, what I need to do the next day, etc. So I went looking for ways to calm that down. So I went searching for meditation. And I tried lots of different styles of meditation as part of that process. And that worked really well for me. And so I started with the meditation journey, actually, as a way to help me sleep better, to be able to empower myself to create change, to create that environment where I could slow down and where I could connect and ground myself. And then from there led me to yoga, because it wasn't just enough for my mind to slow down. I also needed to connect into my heart, which is part of my body. And I shared earlier that head-heart connection. And part of that, being able to do that, is as you release that energy in your body, it needs to continue to flow through you and flow out of you. So as I said, the more personal development work that I did, the more that I found that I was being impacted by energy, because there was more space now for energy to come in. And what happens when you experience that is it can make you very tired. It can make you quite lethargic. You can have some reactivity to it as your body adjusts to the new vibration. And so I was finding myself getting very heavily impacted by energy. And when I'm talking about energy, it starts with other people's energy. I've shared that I was quite sensitive. And I don't like to use labels, so I'm not going to name it. But I was quite sensitive to other people's energy. So I found a way to be able to move that through me so that I wasn't as impacted. I was quite sensitive then to, the further I progressed, to energy coming from the moon cycles, from the sun cycles, from, asteroids, showers, in the sky. So universal energy as well. The whole planet is impacted by, but I would feel it and be reactive to it. So for me, what I found is, yoga had been a part of my life for many years, but as I went on this spiritual journey or personal development journey and became, clearing all of those beliefs, old energies and emotions out of my body, the space for more light to come in and my vibration to increase created some side effects as my body adjusted, and part of that was really tiredness and being very lethargic. So yoga then became a tool for me, again, there's a similar theme, to empower myself to be able to manage that energy and to keep it moving through my body. And so that's what drew me to yoga, was I already had an awareness of my body and what was happening in it, but the yoga has helped me to deepen that, to deepen my knowing and feeling into what's happening in my body, my alignment, my grounding. But it's also helped me to be able to move that energy through my body, so be less impacted by other people's energy and also by energies that are happening on a seasonal basis or on a cycle basis from the moon, etc., and changes. So yoga is a tool that I use to empower myself. So that's how I used it for myself. And then, that love of yoga, when you feel that change happening in your body and the strength, and as you continue to allow yourself to open up even more in your body, so releasing more of those beliefs and those emotions out of your muscles, your joints, etc., your flexibility increases and you can go deeper into poses and deeper into your meditation. And then it can, become, something that you really hold dear to you, because, as I said, it's a tool that's empowering and supporting you. And that led me to then want to teach it, because with those combination of those three things that I have now, the personal success coaching, the spiritual mentor, and the yoga teacher, those people that come to yoga as a beginning point to start their journey and to come into more contact with their body, that's what I love to do. So I love to be able to connect people and teach them how to understand and listen to their body and their energy, and to have tools that empower them to be able to manage that for themselves and to understand, because that I've always had that questioning and that deep need to know and understand. It comes into play here as well, because I needed to understand and know why I was being impacted the way that I was by the energy, and what I could do, hi Donna, and what I could do to help myself through it. And yoga was a tool for me to do that. So now I get to teach it. I get to help other people connect into their intuition, to be able to have the skills and the tools to be able to learn how to meditate, learn how to use mindfulness techniques so that they can sleep better, so that they can reduce their stress levels. And the benefits of that are receiving, clarity in their decisions, having more restful sleep, and being more present in the moment. Because when you can connect in with what's happening in your body, slow down your mind, then you can connect into the present moment without thinking about all the things you have to do or the things that have already passed that you can't change. You can just enjoy and accept where you are in this very moment, in this very time. And that's been a gift for me to learn those skills, and now I get to share it and teach other people how to also have that as well. And obviously that themes in really well with my coaching and for spiritual mentorship, because all three have a common theme, and I get to share that and work with people wherever they are in their journey. So whether that be they're just starting out and curious, or whether they have done some work already and want to go deeper, then I can do that. And whether it's in their career or their personal life or their relationship, they're all connected. Everything comes back to you. Everything comes back to your way of thinking, your health, your energy and vitality, and your vibration. Because your vibration is all about what you will attract to you, and that's impacted by your thoughts and by your health. So that's why I call my business My Body, My Soul, because it's that connection between what's happening in your body. So your three bodies, your physical body, your mental emotional body, which is your thoughts, and your energetic body, which is your vibration and that energy that surrounds you. And then your soul, which is your essence, that inner knowing that you have, that you came here to show you and guide you on the lessons for you to learn this lifetime, and to find that passion and purpose for what you want to create in your life that you came here to do. And that's how I came up with the name My Body, My Soul, and how all three parts connect together. So if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Feel free to pop them below or get in contact with me, and keep an eye out for further updates. I'm really grateful to be able to share a little bit about my story and why I do what I do with you. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. And if you're watching this replay, pop in below, #replay, send some love, some hearts. Thanks for watching, Donna and Cesare. And I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Bye.